Hi, future Ravens, and welcome to Carleton University's Reading and Accepting Your Offer presentation. My name is Spencer, and I'm going to be taking you through the presentation today. I'm one of the recruitment assistants here at Carleton, and I'm also a previous graduate. I graduated in 2019 from the Bachelor of Commerce. Over the past couple of weeks, I've had the opportunity to chat with some of you one-on-one and also to attend some presentations and some of our other events with you as well. And what I've been really hearing from students is that they had a lot of questions relating to how to find their offer of admission and what to do with it once they have it. So that's really what we're going to go over today. To start off, Carleton University acknowledges the location of its campus on the traditional unceded territories of the Algonquin Nation. Here at Carleton, we always start our presentations off with a land acknowledgement because diversity and inclusion is very important to us. We want to recognize the history of our campus and also the ongoing struggle with colonialism in Canada. So to dive right in, you might be wondering where you can find your offer of admission. And this entire section is going to go step by step through how you can find that offer package. Before we get into it, I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to all of you who have already received an offer of admission. I know that it's been so many years of hard work and dedication and effort that have brought you to this point. So a huge round of applause to you and congratulations. To start off, in order to access your offer of admission, you're going to need to log into Carleton 360. When you first applied to Carleton, you should have received an email from us with your login information or your MC1 or MyCarleton1 username and password. If you don't have your username and password, make sure that you reach out to us right away so we can get that login information to you. Once you have the login information, you're going to log in to Carleton 360. Carleton 360 is our internal application portal where you can monitor your application status. You can upload any documents that have been requested to you. And of course, you can also see your admissions package. Once you've logged in, it's going to take you to the Carleton 360 homepage. And on the left-hand side, you're going to select applications from the toolbar. Once you select applications, it will open up all of the undergraduate applications that you have submitted. You're going to click the Submitted drop-down menu, and you'll see all of the applications listed there. If you've applied to multiple programs at Carleton, you will see all of your applications listed there as well, and you'll select the application for the program that you've been admitted to. Once you do this, it will open up your application and show you a lot of very important information, including your application status and the decision on that application as well. In order to view your admissions package, you're going to select View or Accept Offer. And this will open up your offer of admission, as well as some really important links related to maintaining a conditional offer, residence, and scholarships as well. So make sure that you're going through all of those resources super thoroughly. Just a little note, if you've recently been admitted to Carleton, it can take about 1 to 2 business days for the View or Accept Offer button to appear on your Carleton 360 application. So again, if you were admitted recently, just wait a couple of business days for that button to show up. Now that we know how to find our application package, you might be wondering exactly what's inside of that package. So let's do a dive into all of the different sections in your offer of admission. As I mentioned, once you click that View or Accept Offer button, you will see your offer of admission, and you'll also see some really important links that you can follow as well. These are there to support the information that are in your acceptance package, so make sure that after you review the package, you go through each of those links individually as well. Once you actually open your offer of admission, the first page that you'll see is one of my favorite parts, and it's a congratulations letter. This is such a huge accomplishment that you've received an offer to an Ontario university, and we're so honored that you have selected Carleton to go forward into your post-secondary school journey. The second page that you'll see is your actual offer of admission. So the first thing that you want to do is to review the information at the top and make sure that it's accurate. So you'll see your program name, your year of standing, your start term, and if you've been admitted to co-op, you'll also see a notation related to that as well. If there are any inconsistencies, make sure that you contact us right away so that we can get that corrected for you. Underneath that, you'll see all of the information that relates to that offer of admission. This includes any conditions of your offer. Many students who are admitted to Carleton will be admitted with conditions, meaning that there are a few other things that you need to take care of in order to maintain your position in the program. You'll also see on the screen that there is a link to maintaining your conditional offer as well, and that will show you the additional requirements required from you in order to maintain the offer. So make sure that you're following through that link as well. Also on this page, you will find the deadline to accept your offer of admission, so make sure that you're making a note of that as well. And finally, if you've applied to multiple programs at Carleton and you are eligible to one of your other choices, you'll also find your eligibility information on this page as well. At Carleton, we only offer students one offer of admission at a time. So if you've already received an offer of admission to a program, you may see a decision status of eligible for admission on your other choices. And your admissions package will give you more information about how to contact us if you would prefer to receive an offer of admission to one of those programs instead. The second part of your admissions package goes over your scholarship and award information. Here at Carleton, we automatically assess students for an offer of admission if their average is an 80% or higher. Our entrance scholarships range from $1,000 a year for 4 years, which is $4,000 total, all the way up to $4,000 a year for 4 years, which is $16,000 total. A few fun facts about our entrance scholarships is that they are renewable, so you can receive them for the 4 years of your undergraduate degree studies, as long as you maintain a GPA of 10.0. If you happen to have a tough year and your GPA does slip below that 10.0, we only take the scholarship away for 1 year. So the scholarships are regainable if you do bring that average up to a 10.0 in the following year. And finally, for the fall 2021 year, we are reassessing scholarships based on your final average. So if your grades do go up by the end of the school year, your entrance scholarships can be updated to a higher level of scholarship also. Additionally, there are some other entrance scholarships that you can be considered for, and if you have been awarded one of those as well, you will see them on a separate page in your in your acceptance package as well. So make sure that you are scrolling through the entire scholarships and awards section so you're getting the full picture of the scholarships that you've been awarded. Finally, the last page of your admissions package may be an offer of residence. For any students who are new and coming into their first year of a university program, you can receive an offer of residence that's guaranteed for your first year. This page will include all of the information related to that offer of residence, as well as instructions on how to accept the offer of residence. Make sure that you're reading through this page carefully and you're contacting the Housing and Residence Life Services Department if you do have any questions about your guaranteed offer of residence. Something that's really important to note about the acceptance package is that it can vary from person to person. So this is just an example of what an acceptance package could look like, but yours can vary slightly. If you do have any questions about your admissions package when you're looking through it, make sure that you contact us and we would be happy to explain. So now that we know where to find our admissions package and what's in it, let's take a look at how you can accept your offer. As you can tell by the cue cheering and the emoji on the screen, this is one of our most favorite parts here at Carleton because it means that you found your community and somewhere that you're going to study for the next few years of your life. And we're so happy that that choice is Carleton. So when you're ready to accept your offer of admission, make sure that you've done a thorough read through your offer of admission to make sure that you understand all of the conditions and the different components of your offer. The deadline to accept your offer for most students is June 1st, 2021, but this can vary depending on your applicant type. So make sure that you're looking for the deadline in your acceptance package so that you can make a note of when that deadline is for you. When you're ready to accept, most students will accept their offer through the Ontario University's Application Centre, or OUAC for short. But if you are an international student or an internal applicant and you've applied to Carleton directly, you may also be accepting your offer of admission through Carleton 360 or on Carleton Central. So your applicant type can kind of determine where you're going to be accepting your offer, but for most students, you will be accepting through OUAC. And finally, and probably most importantly, make sure that you're taking this time to celebrate. Again, you've put in so much hard work to get yourself to this point, and it's such an amazing accomplishment. So make sure that you're giving yourself a pat on the back and taking the time to really acknowledge and appreciate all of the hard work that you've put in so far. After you've accepted your offer of admission, you can also accept a guaranteed offer of residence that you've been awarded. The deadline to accept this offer is June 8th at 4:30 p.m. and it's important that you adhere to that deadline in order to receive that guaranteed offer of admission. You are going to follow the instructions in your acceptance package in order to accept that offer of admission. And we also have a housing and residence website where you can find the steps to accept that offer as well. When you accept your offer of residence, you are also required to pay a $700 deposit, and you have to do that at the exact same time that you accept your offer of residence. So now that you've accepted your offer of residence, you might be wondering what comes next. There are a ton of really exciting events and activities that are coming up for you to participate in over the next couple of months, and we're going to go through a couple of them just so you have a bit of an idea of what comes next. Firstly, course registration typically opens up in June, and in May we'll open up something called the worksheet tool that helps to prepare you for course registration. The worksheet tool allows you to see the master calendar of all of the classes being offered at Carleton for that school year, and you can start to select courses that you're interested in and that are relevant to your degree, and you can add them to a draft worksheet and save it. Then, when your course registration time ticket opens up in June, all you have to do is submit those courses that you've already added to your worksheet. If you are a little bit overwhelmed or concerned about course registration, we are going to be providing you with a ton of really important information about registration over the next few months. So stay tuned for some of our registration workshops, some of our emails with how-to steps on how to register for courses. We even have an entire department called the Registrar's Office that's there to help you when you're ready to register for courses. Additionally, we also offer a fall orientation for our new incoming students. You may also know this as Frosh Week, and this is the first week of the school year in September. You will be able to attend a lot of events to get to know the campus a little bit better, to get to know some of the students who are also coming into first year, and also to learn a little bit more about your programs before you begin in them. Registration is already open for fall orientation, so make sure that you check out our website in order to register for that. Also, if you are looking for more information about Carleton at this time, we have a ton of events coming up for you to attend. Specifically, in May, we are hosting our See You at Home series, which is a bunch of virtual events related to our student support services, some faculty presentations, and also some course registration workshops. You will be receiving more information about these events in the coming weeks, but you should also check out our website at admissions.carleton.ca/events. Carleton also has a podcast called The Talking Raven, which is hosted by my colleague Stanley Philippe, and we release new episodes every 2 weeks. They relate to a variety of different topics, and Stanley is meeting with some of our community members, like our current students and our staff. So a lot of really valuable information that you can get from our podcast there. And you can find this podcast on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. You can check out more information about Stanley's podcast on our website as well. Finally, if you do have more questions for us or you need a little bit more information and want to chat with us one-on-one, you can book a future Ravens coffee break from the link at the bottom of the screen. Like I mentioned, this gives you an opportunity to chat with either a current student or a staff member one-on-one and get some more quality time with us to ask any personal questions that you may have. Finally, I just wanted to thank all of you for taking the time to watch the presentation today. You'll see on the screen we have some links to our website, to Carleton 360 if you're ready to go look at your admissions package, as well as our social media handles to stay connected as well. Again, congratulations on receiving an offer of admission, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall.